Shion.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go. We have to take Volron out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
She did. But those thorns are no astral art, and she cannot control them. Such immense astral energy, too. Just what are her thorns, really, I wonder? I suppose she might have an answer, but isn't yet ready to talk.
Shion.
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacked the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Danan rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shion.
You're okay now. You're safe, Shion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you. Must be Volron's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as Law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Volron!
That's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the diamond puppets we dealt with outside.
Gemini Alpha!
Dragon Claw!
Lightning! Deathfall! Wind Astral Energy! Here I go! It's over! Radiant Pierce!
Negative gate!
Holy Lance! Lunar Corruption!
They smite with blackened blade!
By the power of blood! I will lift up!
Execute! Sword Alpha!
An Astral That's my cue! Ready to go!
Come down!
Healing Circle!
I owe you one! Resonate with the earth!
I'm going
Being interrupted.
Come forth! Holy God!
Burn up!
Try harder!
In a bind? Now you see what I can do!
Thanks!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Flame inside me! Yours to be let free!
Here's the evil!
Try harder!
Arc field! Not in your dreams! Here, let me help! First aid!
Captivity!
Wind Astral Energy! Gemini Ultra!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Demon Lash! Here's a healing arc!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Wind Astral Energy! Illuminate the dark!
Dragon Claw! Sword Rain Alpha!
No more playing nice!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Denied!
Eternal devastation!
More for the stockpile! Here's a healing
You're
arc!
mine! Eat this! I owe you one! Sword Rain Alpha!
I never miss! This is it!
Take this!
Here, let me help! First aid! Shiny!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Elusive deity! I'll thank you!
Will this help?
Sword Rain Alpha! No escape! Dragon Claw!
Healing circle!
Try harder!
Loud magic! Seal!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Nothing gets by me! Everlasting darkness! Freeze in! Attack time!
Meteorite!
Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha!
Burning strike!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's the evil!
You picked the wrong fight! Now, while it's reeling,
Take it down!
take this!
Raging
You're
storm!
finished!
Gemini Ultra!
Prepare to
Let's have this world!
Take this!
First aid! Where are you going?
Sword Rain Alpha! It's on!
Lunar corruption! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Can't be Wall strike!
Stalagmite!
Lunar corruption!
Eat this!
Rending you apart!
Gemini Ultra! Right now!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron, you think they might learn to think independently again? Actually, no, never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
As expected, Volron's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volron.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city. You really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost. But more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me? Or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Xion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my Master Core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Let's see what you've got.
Glory to Volron!
Charges to me! Denied!
More where that came from!
Now you see what I can do!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth fully covered!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Raging storm! Lunar corruption! Tunnel!
Sword Rain Alpha! Try harder!
Magna ray!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Healing circle! Photon flux! Illuminate the dark!
Being interrupted.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Stand with the wind! Arrow!
Take this! In a bind?
This one's mine!
Burn in hell!
Fury! Confiscated!
Crushing flash!
I never miss!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Come forward! Holy
I'll smash you! The enemy rears arcs too.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Benediction light.
Raging
Burn!
Benediction light.
I'm out of ammo!
Dragon Form!
Mega ray!
Another incantation ruined.
Burning
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's a healing arm!
Dragon Form!
10 more, they should all burn out.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Raging!
Now we're ready.
In a bind?
Searing blast!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Ready to go!
Shall break and ignite.
Instant! Impact block!
I've been doing really great lately.
With such a huge area to search, where should we even begin?
I believe the largest, tallest structure would be best. In castles, you'll often find the things of most import are located in such areas.
Spoken like someone who used to own one.
Coming through!
Going to Volron!
Armor won't save you!
This one's all mine! Elusive deity! Getting close!
Illuminate these ones can run rings around us! Holy man! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Where are you going?
This should do it!
Illuminate the dark! I will use the wall!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
Eagle Ray!
Holy
Sword
man!
Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm!
Radiant love here!
Take this!
Dance in the wind!
In a bind?
Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come! It's over!
Everlasting darkness! Negative good gets by me! Bathed in blood!
Rending you!
Everlasting darkness!
Can't this hero!
Magnificent pieces! Resonate with the earth!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll smash you!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Kikara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I can feel my power growing! No choice!
Reflect on thy sins!
Radiant here! Illuminate our shield! Here's a shot on my watch!
Sword Rain Alpha! I owe you one!
Resonate with the earth!
Thunder field!
It's over! Try harder!
More where that came from!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Illuminate the dark! I never miss!
This one's all mine!
Benediction
Burn
light!
it out! Now, no freely!
Take it down!
Dragon Swarm!
I've used too much.
Focus spear! Pierce evil!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Pain. Great.
I owe you one!
You are far enough! Bloody hell!
Try harder! Ignite!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Hero circle!
I owe you one! This should do it!
The enemy will fall too.
We'll soon see about
Sword
that!
Rain Alpha! No escape! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning condemned!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning! Illuminate! Here, let me help! Holy
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Sword Rain Alpha! Nothing
In the
back!
sky, it's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
I never miss!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing art!
Nothing gets by me!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Denied!
Benediction
Here I
light.
go! You're
Now you
mine!
see what I can do!
Watch and Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Perhaps we ought to recuperate for a while.
I agree. Fighting in this state would be reckless.
Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.